Good morning, Landmark Baptist School.
Morning, Miss.
How are you guys this morning? Everything's good? All right, let's start off with some prayer. Miss Girls need that. Bow our heads. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this morning. Thank you for the opportunity to be up here to teach. Lord, I ask that you give me the words you'd like me to say. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So do you guys remember when Mrs. Dally was teaching us the 10 Commandments?
Yes.
Okay. What was this one?
Yes.
Who remembers this one? Gabriel?
Thou shalt not worship a false idol.
No? Good try. Cameron?
Thou shalt not lie.
It wasn't that one either. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. So that's using our words, right? So that's why she's kind of said the words, you know, watch what you're saying. So today we're going to talk about words. And there's a lot of words out there, but we're going to talk a little bit about words. But first, I need a volunteer. I need someone who thinks they can be fast today. Like super fast at something that I have set up here. Well, there are a lot of hands. There are a lot of hands. I'm thinking that I am going to go with this corner over here. Let's go Leland. Leland. I got the name right, so we're doing good this morning. Leland. Okay, come on up here. This side of the table for me. Okay. Leland, I need you to do something really fast, but you have to be really careful too. Can you do that? All right. Oh, first I need to see who brushed their teeth this morning. I hope it would be like unanimous. Everybody, you should brush your teeth every morning, every night. It's a good thing. Anybody use AIM toothpaste? I do not use AIM toothpaste. Use AIM? Okay. Here is a tube of toothpaste. Okay, are you ready? I want you to get all of this toothpaste out on this plate as fast as you can. But you cannot get any toothpaste on the floor. There, okay? So, keep it on the table. Are you ready? Let's see how fast he can do this. Are you guys ready? On your mark, get set, go. Oh, it's coming out fast. He's doing pretty good. He's getting a lot of toothpaste out. Oh, that is pretty nasty looking. Thanks. You think you got it all out? You squeezed every bit of that toothpaste out. Good job. All right. Well, that was pretty fast. What do you guys think? That was pretty fast. Okay, so now you can go sit down. Thank you, Leland, for coming up. Okay, so now I need another volunteer that thinks they're going to be faster than Leland. Thinks they can be faster than Leland. Oh, I have to pick someone who looks talented this morning. Oh, let's see. Ooh, a lot of good choices in here. Oh, let's see. Ashley. Ashley looks fast this morning. She looks spry and alert. So Ashley's going to come up here. Ashley, come right over here. Okay, are you ready, Ashley? As fast as you can. I need you to put this toothpaste back in a tube. On your mark, get set, go. She jumped right in. I told you. She looks alert and ready to go. Do you think she's be able to get that toothpaste back in the tube faster than Leland had it? Here, I have a question for you. Do you think she's able to get that toothpaste back in the tube? No. There's no way to get it back, is there? All right. You may leave this here, and you may take your hand and cup it, and you may go to the bathroom and wash that off. And you'll save your ring up here for when you get back. I really commend her. She went right in for it. I was not prepared for that. That's awesome. So that's a good thing, right? Okay, so, but I told you we're not going to talk about our teeth, although our teeth do help us with talking, right? If you lose your two front teeth, it's hard to pronounce like THs and things like that, right? So teeth are important, but that's not what we're talking about. I want to talk about words. I want to talk about words. you. I'm going to put the mic down, so you're going to have to be quiet and listen to the words that Mrs. Barrows is using, okay? Are you ready, Mrs.
Uh-oh. I can just do.
Right? Okay. Mrs. Pitcher, I don't like your hair. Mrs. Pitcher, your glasses make you look funny. Are these nice words?
No.
Can I put these words back?
No.
If I say I'm sorry, does it take them away?
No.
No, those words are out there. What if I say words that we're not supposed to use? Bad words. What if I call somebody, what if I say things that are mean? What's going to happen? Can I take those words back?
No. Say somebody's stupid.
What if I just am hateful with the way I look at someone? I don't want to play with you. You're no longer my friend. I'm going to play with Bob more than I'm going to play with you. I don't want to play with you anymore because I don't like your hair. How's that working? Are those words nice?
No.
Are those words gonna help Mrs. Pitcher feel good about herself? No. Can I take those words back?
No.
But what if I say I'm sorry, Mrs. Pitcher? Does that take the words back?
No.
Does that put the words back in the tube?
No.
It doesn't. There's no way to put it back. Once I say something, once I say a word out of my mouth, I cannot take it back. I cannot take it back. I can apologize, but those words are there, and they still did damage, and they hurt somebody. When I use words that God doesn't want me to use, it hurts people. And it's not funny. So I want to talk about words, like I said, and we're going to talk about what God says about words. You guys ready for some Bible verses about words? Okay. In Proverbs 13:3, it says, "He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction." And what that means when it says keepeth his mouth, it means the person who doesn't open their mouth to talk. If they stop and they think before they talk, if they talk a little. But if I'm just blurting out everything that comes to my head, I'm going to say words that I can't put back. It's going to lead to destruction. Graceland, put it on the floor. All right, in Ephesians 4:29, it says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth." No corrupt, that means bad words. That means mean things. That means when someone says, you should not say that, those are corrupt things, those are bad things. But that which is good to the use of edifying. Edifying means saying nice things to people. Edifying means picking people up and saying good things. I really liked your handwriting today. I really liked the way you did your work. I really liked to play with you. You were nice to me today. Those are nice and good and edifying words. And it says that it may minister grace onto the hearers. So we want to minister good things onto the listener, to the people. Okay? And James 1:19 says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath." That means we need to listen more than we speak. And we need to be slow to speak and careful about what we speak. And it says slow to wrath, which means we have to be slow to be angry. So we don't want to say angry words to each other. Does that make sense? Is this making sense to you guys? Here's another one that talks about the bad words. In Ephesians 5:4, "Neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting." I like that word. Do you know what jesting means? That means joking or being foolish, being funny. It says, "So which are not convenient." Those are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. We should be thankful and not saying words just to be funny. So we shouldn't say words in jest. Does that make sense? So even if I say to someone a mean word and I'm just trying to be joking, I could be hurting somebody. Okay? A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So in Proverbs 15:1, it says that we should give a soft answer. So we should use our words. Instead of being angry with one another, we should use nice, soft words, kind words. Okay, so are you guys thinking about your words? Are you thinking about the words you've used lately? Are you thinking about the words you could use today that would be good, that would make God happy, that make Jesus happy, that make others feel good instead of bad? And let's see, I had another one. I'm looking at the time, so I'm going to cut a couple verses out. Proverbs 29:11 says, a fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it till afterwards. So instead of just saying exactly what pops into your head, it's about thinking about what you're saying and thinking how to make other people feel. Okay? And in Psalms 141:3, it says, set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. So that's a prayer that we should all pray. Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Help me keep my mouth closed. Help me watch what I say. And it's best not to say anything. Whose mom's ever said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. We've all heard that, right? That's actually really good advice. If you don't have something nice to say, just don't say anything.
Amen.
That's the best way. Because sometimes we do have thoughts that are not nice. Everybody does. All the teachers in here would raise their hand and say, I've had thoughts that are not nice. But we need to not say anything about it. We need to keep that inside.
Amen.
So it doesn't matter if we think it, it matters if we say it. Because if we think it, it stays inside the tube. But if I say it, it can never be put back inside. Once I say something that's mean or nasty, it's out there and it's had its effect. And I can apologize. I can say I'm sorry to somebody, but that hurt is still there. When someone hurts you and they say they're sorry, does it make it go away? It doesn't. We just choose to forgive because that's what God tells us to do. But it still leaves an ugly mess sometimes. So make sure you're not making any ugly messes with your words today. Let's use nice words and make sure that we're thinking about what we say. All right? Let's close our eyes. Bow our heads. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the message today. Lord, I ask that you help us to think about our words and think about what we're going to say today. Lord, I ask that you guide us, help us to learn and grow today, and help us all to be good listeners. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.